When Ryan was born, they handed us to her 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and they told us that we had a healthy baby girl. It wasn't until day 4 that things changed.
On day 4, Ryan started acting real lethargic. Her eyes started rolling around in her head. Her mouth, around her mouth, started turning real blue. We was getting ready to go to bed, and Beth told me, she said, something's not right. If you think something's not right, I said, we'll go to the ER right now, Well, when I got the news about her getting ready to be life flighted to Kosair, it was a feeling of helplessness. You couldn't, just sitting there, there's nothing you can do. You don't know what the outcome is going to be, and you're just kind of helpless.
I begged them to let me go, and they kept saying, you can't go, you can't go, you can't go, and I'm kind of a worst case scenario, and I wanted to know, is she going to make it or not? And he very seriously said that he didn't know.
Beth and David Beverly's healthy newborn girl was now suddenly and unexpectedly near death. Helpless and scared, they fell deep into crisis. Thankfully, David's sister called Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kentuckiana.
Ronald McDonald House was created out of a tremendous need. As you walked through the hospital back in the early 80s, you would see parents sleeping on chairs, sleeping with their children, sleeping in the hallway, and we knew there had to be a better way. And there was a better way. It was the Ronald McDonald House.
So many people have heard of Ronald McDonald House, and we're so fortunate that those people who've heard of Ronald McDonald House think really positively about the work that we do. But honestly, a lot of people don't know that simply put, we're a home away from home for families of sick kids. And that's what we want the community to know. We want them to come and tour our facility and see it and learn about what we do and learn about how they can get involved, because again, it really is the community who makes our organization what it is.
As soon as we landed, they pretty much just whisked her away. One of the doctors sat down with me and started going through different scenarios with me, telling me what was going on, what could possibly happen, and how exactly we could go about trying to fix the problems and whatnot.
And we sat there together and we prayed a long time. It seemed like hours before someone finally came in. But we just sat there. We held on to each other, and I remember dropping down to my knees.
It's kind of like what you see on TV. They threw us in the room and said, here she is. We got to do this. We got to hook her up on ECMO. They put her on life support. And so they had to get our consent to put her on life support. And we was in there for maybe 30 seconds. They just wheeled us in and wheeled us out.
When you have a child in the hospital who is seriously ill and you're away from home, I can't even imagine anything more difficult than having to go through that. So to have this place, to have the Ronald McDonald House to stay in and have not only a nice facility, but have the volunteers and the staff that are here when you come back from the hospital and warm meals every night, that's hard to trade. I mean, you can't get that at a hotel, you can't get that in any other place unless you're at your own home.
I think that Ronald McDonald House Charities is such a vital part of the community, not just because of the house and the services that we offer here at the house, but the family rooms at the hospitals, the scholarships that the charities group supports, and the grants that are given to other organizations that support children. It's a lot bigger than just the house here.
The community support of Ronald McDonald House is absolutely critical. We wouldn't exist today. We wouldn't have opened back in 1984 were it not for the support of our community. McDonald's are fantastic supporters of ours, but the majority of our support comes from the community at large, and we simply couldn't exist without them.
I just think that for the Ronald McDonald House, I know that you don't really think about how important it is until something happens to you. And I know for us, we never would have dreamed that this would happen. This place is so special to us and such a wonderful place. I thank everyone from the staff to the people behind the scenes that you don't really think about, and it's such a special place.
It's hard to say what Ronald McDonald House means to me because I've been here for so long that it's just like it's part of me. I love knowing that when I come to work every day, it means something to somebody else. Like it's not just about paying the bills. It's about something that really gives back to my community. And it's about knowing that I have a perfectly healthy 2-year-old little boy at home and hoping that if heaven forbid something ever happens to him, there might be somebody else out there who's going to do something to help me and my family. And I don't know, I just like knowing that when I go to work it's about something more and that there's somebody who benefits from me getting up and coming here every day.
Ronald McDonald House Charities of Kentuckiana needs your support to help families survive in their time of need. Families who stay with us are asked only to pay $15 a night, although the cost of their stay is closer to $75. And we never turn a family away because they can't afford to pay. Your gift to us preserves our ability to comfort these families, keeping them close to their sick child. Your gift makes a positive impact on our community.